right, here we go. This is it.
So, what kind of trouble is Katara in?
I don't know. In my vision, I just knew
There's
she
like 4
needed
stories
help.
going on.
It'd be nice if your avatar powers could be just a little more specific from time to time.
True. Dude.
Need a ride?
She's like, I
Because
can't.
she didn't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
King and the Council of Five do not trust the Dai Li. Seizing power today is a matter of life and death. If I sense any disloyalty, any hesitation, any weakness at all, I will snuff it out.
I mean, she knows how to lead.
Nice speech, Azula. It was pretty and poetic, but also scary in a good way.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna make that one guy pee his pants.
Oh man, what's gonna happen?
Man, dude.
I'm excited, but I'm stressed.
I would be here as a conqueror.
If you leave now, you won't be able to go into the Avatar state at
Katara wouldn't want him to
Are
leave.
you okay?
Yeah.
I'm great. It went great with the Guru.
On the ground, Toph would be able to know.
True.
He's lying. Come on, guys.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Something's not right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Your instincts.
He still has that.
It's tea time.
Azula.
Did I ever tell you how I got the nickname, the Dragon of the West?
Iroh, show
It's
him.
more of a demonstration. Really.
Nice, come on. Take them all down. He's smiling. What? Dude.
Have we ever seen that?
No! The Dragon of the West.
I thought that was just like a nickname. I don't know he exactly.
He can firebend from his mouth like a dragon. Maybe since he's opened up to the good side, he's actually become more powerful.
Like there's nothing blocking him.
You're
Maybe.
so dramatic.
Oh, that would be so
What?
cool.
Are you going to challenge me to an Agni Kai?
Yeah, but he can't take all of them.
I mean, the Dai Li are pretty good. But there's a lot of them.
Right. He's outnumbered.
Katara's fine.
You've got company.
Oh, how's this gonna go?
Well, he can finally like clear the air.
Yeah, hopefully.
Someone's at the door.
It's cool.
Actually, I know who it is.
Dang.
It's an old friend of mine. Glad to see you're okay.
Oh,
I need your help.
I forgot about that.
Dude, that's right. Yeah, from that random episode where they
Yeah.
met. Yeah.
Has he ever talked to the Avatar?
Know each other? I met him in the woods once and knocked him down. Then we'll work together to fight Azula and save Katara and Zuko.
Whoa there. You lost me at Zuko.
I know how you must feel about my nephew.
Working together
That's
is our
what matters.
best chance.
Yeah.
Azula and Longfeng are plotting a coup.
oh.
They're going to overthrow the Earth King.
Nice. I've never heard of any of the Dai Li talk, really.
All the
Yeah.
trails of the Earth King have been plotted out step by step.
Good.
More than cooperating, she's really taken charge.
That was all her
She's
plan.
Terrifying and inspirational at the same time.
Is he in love?
It's hard to explain.
Uh-oh. Maybe he senses that that he's taken over as a leader. That she's taken over.
She's too good of a leader.
in here? You're a terrible person, you know that? Always following us, hunting the Avatar, trying to capture the world's last hope for peace? The Fire Nation took my mother away from me.
I'm sorry. That's something we have in common.
Oh.
So his mom is gone.
Well,
Well,
what do you know?
that he
There
thinks.
is an ancient city down
That's
there,
fair, yeah.
but it's deep. Top thinks you give pretty good advice.
And just such an
Great
interesting
team.
combo.
The
No.
key to both is proper aging. Perfection and power are overrated. I think you are very wise to choose happiness and love.
Maybe, but in this
What
case,
happens if we can't save everyone?
Then he can never go into the Avatar
Without
state.
the Avatar state.
What's going on here?
The coup is happening right now. We've got to warn the Earth King.
Dang.
there's just so like efficient. The Dai Li, I mean, they're like
Yeah.
all 5 generals.
This is giving me Game of Thrones vibe.
Yeah.
In time for what?
Oh, he didn't recognize her.
But Toph
They're
did.
not the real Kyoshi warriors.
She recognized them just from the vibrations.
Yeah.
Oh, look, she's like thrilled for a fight.
It's like we're dancing together.
This fight is over.
Okay, she's pretty good. Uh-oh. Now who
Here
are
we
they gonna
go.
trust?
The two
Now comes
heads.
the part where I double cross you. I said, arrest her.
They're all afraid.
Yeah.
What is
no,
wrong
bro.
with you?
It's because they haven't made up their minds. The divine right to rule is something you're born
Oh,
with.
the fire bending.
The
She's gonna...
fact is, and which one is going to be bowing down? But I know, and you know.
No way.
Beaten me at my own game.
You were never even a player.
God.
Hey,
Jeez.
dude.
I'm
Ruthless.
sorry I yelled at you before.
I used to think this scar marked me. The mark of the banished prince, cursed to chase the Avatar forever. Even if I'll never be free of my mark.
Oh, can she heal
Maybe
it?
you could be free of it.
What?
I have healing
Oh, dude, that would
abilities.
be so
It's a
sick.
scar.
Something important.
Dude.
She actually uses it
I
on
don't know if it
him?
would work, but
Dang.
If it does,
Aang comes in right now.
oh man, let her try. Uh-oh, can he hold himself in?
This is the first time.
Uncle, I don't understand. What are you doing with the Avatar?
We'll catch up with
Oh
you.
man, the scar.
And now you have come to the crossroads of your destiny. It's time for you to choose good.
Right
I
whenever.
expected this kind of treachery from Uncle, but you're not a traitor, are you?
Release him immediately.
And the only way we win is together.
I am begging you.
Oh come on, man.
Look into your heart and see what it is that you truly want.
Oh, that's cool. The two sides, evil versus good.
Yeah.
The Avatar state would be nice right now.
So she left him behind to come chase the Avatar?
I guess so. They're both pretty good benders. Oh, is it Zuko?
Has to be.
Yes.
Nice. Dude, what?
No. Unless he's faking him out. Oh, is he gonna bend? Is he gonna bend it?
Let's go.
Maybe he's just like.
Whoa, that was cool.
Oh, what?
It was like a person.
Yeah, it's like his body.
Oh, man.
Man, I was like, oh my god, like, has he gotten more powerful because of it somehow?
Yeah, but he hasn't even. When did he learn all that? It's not like he's been bending this whole time.
I know, but maybe he's just like all his rage is unleashed. Maybe he's just pretending. I don't know. I still have hope. Oh wow. Dang, yeah. Oh. Whoa. Nice. Freeze it. Dude. She's getting her. Oh man. She's getting. Katara can almost take. Is almost at the point where she can take her.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it wasn't for Zuko,
I know.
where's Uncle Iroh when you need him?
I know. Oh god. Oh dude.
Dang.
That's sick.
Yeah, that is cool.
Not gonna lie. That's cool too. He's on the defensive.
Where's
Come on,
Aang?
Aang.
Come on, bro.
Oh, is this Toph?
Toph, yes.
Oh no, it's
or
Aang.
Aang again.
Oh.
Dang it.
See, Avatar state would.
That would be.
The only way is to let her go.
Oh, you still have a chance?
Katara.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
I think the fortress.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
got
He
there
still had a
quick.
chance though.
Yeah, me neither. So now he can't. They can't be together. He's like they can't. He can't love her.
I guess not.
Uh oh.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, you better back
you
up.
Better run.
Let's go. Now, is he aware?
That's the thing. Yeah.
It wasn't the thunder, was it? Ah. Nice.
Yeah, drown him.
There, come on, Iroh. Is Zuko gonna fight his uncle?
Dude.
Oh, he has to feel something.
I've never been mad at Zuko.
Zuko.
Or angrier, yeah.
Can you heal him? Use a special water? Yeah.
Well, good thing she didn't use it on Zuko.
Oh. Come on. There you go. Oh. It kickstarted it.
Well, I'm about to cry.
I know. Is it?
Betrayed uncle.
Yeah, exactly.
No, he betrayed you. Father will welcome you as a war hero.
He will not.
But I don't have the Avatar. What if Father doesn't restore my honor?
It's gonna be hard for him to let go, but I think he just can't forget what he did to Iroh. No.
I knew he was getting in there. God, dude.
You know what? I even said, like, what if it ends like on a massive cliffhanger?
You did, and I was like, nah, they'll resolve it. They have to.
I know. Oh man, I don't even know where to start. I should have taken notes. That was so much that happened. I got crisscrossed, and they got me. I got tricked like 30 times. I was like, oh, this is Zuko's redemption. Like, just don't. I was afraid that something, but the whole time I kept thinking, I hope nothing like throws him back to his old ways. And then whenever it was Katara yelling at him, I was like, just back up a little bit. He's fine.
But then he was still just like, I know, and
and I was like, okay, he's good. He's still
But
good.
it's when he saw Aang, it just like something in him can't.
I know.
You know.
Like it was right. He was 5 feet away.
Right.
After but even then, I was like, it's. But then Iroh explained to him like, this is why it's time for you to choose good. And then she came in. Dude, and it freaking got me whenever he came in, and I was over here cheering for him, goosebumps, all excited. He came in and looked like he was attacking Azula.
Yes.
And then he turned his fist to Aang.
Aang saw it.
Yeah, he knew.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, dude, I'm so mad at Zuko.
I know. That was your chance.
But, I mean, to him betraying Iroh is just like...
That's the one thing that
you
you
can
get for
fight
him.
Yeah, you can fight Aang. Yeah, whatever. Like,
Right.
come on, I thought you changed. But him betraying Iroh...
After
man, bro,
everything?
after everything he's done for you, whatever, man.
Yeah, I know. But that's also the one thing. Like, it seems like if it wasn't for Iroh, that's the one thing that's keeping him like resentful a little bit. Like the potential last little thread to still go good is because of Iroh, because he's like, I betrayed uncle, and he was like, you're still gonna get your honor back, you're gonna be welcomed, and like he may live under that facade, go back and be celebrated, but he'll
never let that.
It'll always be eating at him.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the more time that goes by,
dude,
man. So that was Zuko's story arc has been super fascinating.
What a roller coaster.
Yeah. So there's that, and then
there's that. Did Aang? I mean, he let go, but like when I mean, I know it's not a on and off switch, but like when he regained consciousness and saw Katara, you saw the twinkle in his eyes, but it's like, is it? He still is gonna love her, but is it the decision that he's like, I have to let that fantasy go, even though I still feel like this. The
feelings for her, like he could still care,
but he's let that go. He knows it's not gonna happen.
Well, it's like monks who just like take a vow, where they're just like they let go of any like, I don't really know,
outside attachment.
But that's
maybe.
how I see it. Yeah. Or like, yeah. So it's hard to say. Once he opened that kutra, what they call it, something. Chakra. No.
Chakra. That sounds right.
Chocolate. Once he opened that one, is it not open now? And it's open. It's because he woke up. Like now that he's awake, once he heals, will he still be able to summon this avatar?
I feel like yes, since he did it before he was struck.
Yeah. I wonder now if what will look different on the outside, like with him and like with Katara, and like it doesn't really show him and Katara's like the whole love interest aspect, but it has a couple of times.
Yeah, little snippets.
Will it ever come up again where like how is it going to be like she's going to try to show that emotion, like maybe she's finally going to let her guard down and open up to him? Is he going to be like stoic, like either I feel nothing and or like she'll kiss my cheek and he just doesn't even respond?
Yeah.
Or is he going to just flat out tell her like, I'm sorry, we can't do this.
Right.
I can't do this. I have to be. I'd rather him tell her so he's not like wondering like what did I do?
Like and it's not just him, being like having a wall the entire time.
Like emotionless almost.
Right. Dang, I don't know.
There's a lot of ways they can go with it.
But then now, I mean, it looked like they were fleeing Ba Sing Se, like he said, it's fallen. They're leaving now. Like, what now?
Yeah.
I mean, Aang's got to recover.
So Aang has to recover, maybe practice the fires or the Avatar state.
Does he go back to the temple?
And they have the king with them.
Yeah.
But the Earth Kingdom is being... I mean, they're not strong. No one's strong enough to go in and take power back. The strongest ones are like him and... I mean, I don't know how strong like Katara's dad is. But like if they get the Water Nation to get in there to help.
I don't think... Because it's like you got Azula and her crew, and then you got the Dai Li.
Right. And then you have like some of the strongest Earthbenders, and they have the generals captured of all the...
Yeah.
So unless you can go to all the other the existing... But that's the biggest army. That's Ba Sing Se. So, and you have Iroh, who's captured. So he's one of the strongest ones. What's the Dragon of the West? That was such an epic... Dude,
that was so cool.
Does anyone tell you why they call me Dragon of the West? That's such a perfect setup. That was so good. Yeah. So I don't know who else is out there. I mean, you have Boomy.
I was just thinking about Boomy. I'm like, what
he's
happened?
pretty powerful.
He was under like Azula's captivity, right? Last time we saw him.
Yeah, but he wanted to keep himself captured.
Right, but now that she's gone, like, did she just leave it in the hands of
the Fire Nation?
Yeah, someone else. And he is he still just like, no, I need to stay here?
He's like, I'm just waiting for my moment, the right time, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. So, but like, I mean, obviously, you have Toph.
Was Toph? Toph was on. She was for sure on on the Bison with him.
I
right?
think so in Sokka.
Because like we didn't see the two of them at all.
No, I think whenever she like healed him or something, I think it cut to them like looking like hopeful, like looking with hope at I think they were on there on the Bison, Toph and Sokka.
Because I was hoping she would show up to the fight, and it's like, nice, okay.
But there was Aang that came out.
Yeah.
Whenever he shot. Yeah. If she came, maybe it would have helped, but there was a lot of Dai Li. And
that's
like each of them individually are really good earthbenders.
Right.
And they're trained to work together.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
So
and
it's
there's too many of them.
God, I mean, that's like a master, like Azula, she's just a tactician. That's what makes her more dangerous. Because like in previous seasons, in last season, Admiral Zhao was just like ruthless, and he had his Fire Nation, and he could fight, but that's kind of it. She can really fight, but she's also like a tactician, like a master tactician.
Yeah, she's moving pieces.
Like
it's the chess game for her.
She took control of the Dai Li and let herself get captured. I mean, she got there as a Kyoshi warrior. Like she's just thinking
9 steps
several
ahead.
steps ahead,
Yeah.
and that's what makes her like
true.
hard to beat. Because I mean, Aang and Sokka and even Zuko, they don't think. Iroh's the only other one that can maybe think like that.
Yeah, like he's wise.
Right, he could think because of he was like the general for a long time, so he can plan for that. But he was just looking to be like have a tea shop. He wasn't even trying to like.
He's left all that.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, dude.
Dang it, Zuko.
I know, man. Zuko really like.
I'm mad at Zuko, but
yeah.
I mean, we still have a whole other season for him to potentially.
Right,
which. It could make that moment, if it happens, that much more, where he turns on Azula or something, and then he's just, cause he seemed more powerful here than I've seen him, and I know like Iroh had been training him. Remember, I was trying to teach him how to do lightning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. We did see that like that one time.
Yeah, so maybe he's still training, and he's still trying to
But where did they even train? Can't just like do it out in the open.
Well, now I think maybe now that they're in Ba Sing Se, they'd have to leave the city. I don't know.
But anyway, dude, I don't know. Like, I just assume with the show, like, it's not going to end with Zuko and Iroh with this dynamic between them. But I don't know if I can let go of what just happened.
What he just did. Yeah, he'd have to do something like a really big redemptive
like
thing.
He really stabbed him in the back here.
I know. Like, especially if like Iroh died.
Oh,
because of it. Then it'd be like, there's nothing you could do at this point. But Iroh seems captured, and Iroh looked disappointed. Yeah. The thing that I don't understand, though, is like he had the dream, or he had like the nightmares. He had the metamorphosis, right? Mm-hmm. He came out of it good. Yeah. Now, was it the metamorphosis happened? Yeah. And he actually came out as evil, but he didn't. Like he kept he wanted to stay good, so he pretended that things were okay. Or was he actually good? In which case, how did he go back to evil? If it's a metamorphosis, like you transform into one path. I thought it was like you're like on that path now. So how did he just as easily just go?
I know.
Unless it takes like a major situation or event to like snap you back to the other one, like something big. Like if he goes pure evil and he stays on that evil path for like a long time, and he gets like he's like on Fire Lord territory, and then like something happens and like Iroh dies, that could be
the thing to snap him
back the other side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's just how vulnerable his.
I don't know. That's a good question.
But it makes more sense that he went back to the way he did because he had been doing that for so long, and he had been like a good guy for like a day. He wasn't in it long enough,
right?
To like really lock it in.
That's fair because he could. I honestly do think he all his intentions were pure.
Like deep down,
he was really good. Like he was wanting to at the fork of the road go the good way.
Right? Yeah.
But like you said, that's all he's known, and it's like a default to him.
Yeah.
Like a reflex almost.
Yeah.
Especially with Azula there and Aang. Like
even now,
it's Aang because like with Katara and everyone else, he's chill. He saw Aang, and it's like a snap. Like he can't control it almost.
It's like those. It's like this is like a random callback. It's like on Bucky on the movies where they say the Russian words,
the phrase or whatever,
and it just like snaps him. He can't.
That's how. That's exactly how it is. It's like he's. Yeah.
Well, he knows how to play the part of villain, and so when that situation presented itself, he's like, I don't know how to be the good guy here. So maybe he still feels like he's not evil, but he knows how to play the part. But in the back of his mind, he's still on this fork of the road.
Yeah,
he just only knows how to play one part.
And he knows like good from evil because he knows that he betrayed Iroh, like his uncle.
The first thing he said, he's like, I betrayed uncle.
You know, that's all he's thinking about.
Yeah. She's like, you didn't betray him. Blah, 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 you're gonna be. He's like, but I didn't capture the Avatar. And like, even probably when he said it, he probably didn't really even care. She's like, you're still gonna be accepted, but it's just like, oh, okay, but it doesn't matter. He's gonna feel really guilty.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Yeah.
Oh man, but it was
a really, really good episode.
Yeah, that's up there. I that's one of the best episodes.
Yeah,
it's up there. I can't. There's been a lot of good ones.
I think I like this one more than the season.
Last year's
book one. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
finale.
So too.
This
I
one
think
was
so
like,
too. This year, the best episode was the last time they all met up. Like they all had to fight Iroh, or no, Azula.
Like in Iroh
all at once.
Yeah.
But this one may have topped it because they weren't all fighting at the same time, but you had Toph doing her thing. She can freaking metal bend now. We haven't talked about that.
Yeah. You have like 4 stories happening.
I know.
At least in the last season or book, it was just like, it was obvious what
he had to learn to waterbend,
right?
Like, and he had that story.
They were going to take over the North Temple. You knew that was, but this one you had like 4 stories.
Well, because you have Azula and Zuko,
dude.
Then you have even within the group of like Toph, and they all split up, so they all had their own little sub stories too.
Yeah.
So Toph metal bending, it looks like she can like control it, sort of like bent, like destroy the door. So, but maybe over time she'll be able to like really manipulate it a lot, like change its form and like very, you know what I mean? Like the way she can earthbend with
like
metal.
Yeah, exactly.
Right now it's just brute force kind of.
Which I mean, right now if she can just get out of like jail and captivity, that's dude, already clutch.
That's the only way they knew how to capture earthbenders. So now
now that not even that will work on her.
Yeah, I don't know how you can capture her.
At this point, you can't.
Like I guess if she can't use her hands, she could still use her head and stuff like that. But I don't know.
Have we seen her earthbend with just like her head, like Boomy?
I don't know. We've seen her use her feet a lot and her hands and her arms. But she's probably
like
probably
if those
good
things
enough.
Are, like
she's probably good enough to where she can.
I think so, but I don't know if we've ever seen it.
Man, that was so crazy. A lot happened.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm already excited for the next one.
I know. I'm like excited, but it's like it's last season, so I'm a little like
I know
kind of bummed.
You don't want it to end.
Yeah, but at least there's several. There's like 20 episodes, I guess, or 16. I looked it up that one day. I can't remember anymore. There's a lot.
Yes.
All right. Well, I think that was it. I think they got it. I think we covered. Well, we probably missed some stuff, but there was just so much happening.
Yeah, there was
all the different fighting moves, like that Katara was pulling off. She could have taken down
If it wasn't for Zuko,
she could have. It looked like she, and you could even see it in Azula's face.
Yeah,
like
she's
she
like,
was like,
uh-oh.
oh, she's getting me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Katara, man, she's gonna become. It's gonna become the point where like Toph is the best Earthbender in the world. Well, she already is, pretty much at this point.
Yeah.
Her versus Boomy might be a good fight, but it's her, and then you have Katara. Maybe we haven't seen a lot of waterbenders except the one that taught her. I wonder if
the guy from the North Temple.
I can't wait to. I hope we get to see her dad see her bend.
Oh, dude, I know. I want
and he's
that.
like, "What is
like my daughter is so powerful."
Yeah,
yeah.
Maybe he knew that she could bend, but man, from how he knew she could bend at the beginning, it was like moving little trickles of water, like very basic stuff.
And it was just like on emotion too.
Yes,
like when she was yelling at Sokka and the iceberg in the back.
It was cracking. Yep.
Man,
and then,
do you think that the dad even knows? Because like that was such a thing that they were oppressing, and you know they didn't want her to waterbend because she would have been taken captive by the Fire Nation.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what, you know.
Unless it's like, you know, one of the things when she was little, she showed signs of being able to bend, but
Probably.
they just never didn't take the time to like develop it. They're just like, you know.
Well, other than like all the men who left, no one there knew how to waterbend
anyway. So
yeah,
it's not like she had a teacher.
Exactly. So, but yeah, that would be cool. I want that for her.
Yeah, that would be, yeah. Hopefully we see something like that. It's cool that we got to see him in the finale. Hopefully we see more of him.
That's not the last time, yeah.
It might be one of those situations where like they're in a war or fighting and like they're, you know, about to lose, you know, and then last second they come around the corner
through the clouds
and they're just like bending water and just throwing icicles everywhere, like something crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I'd be hyped for that. Man, all right. The show has stepped up. This episode like notched up several notches.
Yeah. This is on a whole nother level.
Yep.
I was trying to contain my excitement and not like knock down these guys.
You always knock down Momo.
I know. I'm like,
you're like, girl. Oh man,
it was good. It was a good one. Yeah, yep. It really was.
Cool, guys. Well, we appreciate you hanging out, watching with us. Next week we'll be back with the third and final book / season. I'm excited to check out what happens. See what happens. Sweet.
Yep.
I'm assuming there won't be too much of a time jump, but yeah, maybe it's jumped enough to where Aang's already healthy. But man, maybe the finale is gonna be still trying to beat Azula. No, I guess the Fire Lord will be the finale. I would assume.
That's what I think.
Somehow, yeah. But how do you go from Azula to that?
Right, they have to get rid. Like the storyline has to conquer. Like they have to get rid of Azula for him to focus on the Fire Lord.
And it's hard for me to imagine like a villain as more powerful and more conniving and more tactful than like an Azula.
I know,
because she's already like, how do you beat her?
How do you top that? Yeah,
yeah. But anyway, cool. Well, that's all I got. Like I said earlier, if you want to see the uncut full-length reaction, check us out over on Patreon. We're also on Discord. We're on Instagram. We're on TikTok. Come check us out over there. Yep. Otherwise, we'll be back next week with the first episode of next season, and yeah, we'll see where this takes us.
Let's do it, man.
Cool. All right, guys. That's all we got. We'll catch you the next one.
Peace.
Peace.